Now, what is the concept of function is, there is nature. In nature, there are many relations. Everything is related to everything. Problem with relation, it is ambiguous in nature. Most of the cases, not all. See, so we will only study those relations which are unambiguous in nature. For example, let me take an example, very simple example. You came from your school, you kept your bag, and you ate your lunch, and you were just going to doze off. सोने जा रहे थे तुम, and your parent caught you, your father caught you and told you कि आप क्यों सोने जा रहे हो? Why are you going to sleep? Go study. ठीक है ना? And you will react कि अभी तो I have come from 6 hours of schooling. लेकिन अब आप फिर से बोल रहे हो कि I should go and study. What is that? Now the problem here is, the problem is not in whatever the people are trying to say. The problem here is because of the ambiguity. When he told you whatever that you should study, he told you keeping your identity of a student in mind, right? When you received that statement, you received it as their child, and you interpreted it as they do not care about you. Okay? Had they qualified this sentence like this, see, as a student, you should go and study now because it will be beneficial for you. So you would not have reacted to the situation. You would have said that कि हाँ ठीक तो बोल रहा है, make sense. मैं student हूँ, मेरा काम पढ़ना है, तो मैं पढ़ने के लिए तो बोल रहा है, इसमें गलत बात क्या है? So now you can understand the relations are fundamentally ambiguous in nature. So what we do is we remove this ambiguity and understand it. That is what the process is all about. Okay, so let us take how the idea is born. So idea is very simple. You have these three switch boards. एक पहला switch board क्या है? Basically it has 3 buttons, एक fan, एक light, एक motor. ठीक है ना? अब क्या इसमें? It is very simple. You press the button, the work will be done. It is very functional in nature. ठीक है? Now in the second case, there is a button. होता है कई बार घर के अंदर switchboard, there is a button that does not work, and you always keep wondering that why this button is not working. Right? So once you press that button, you will always wonder why this button is not working. So क्या है? Basically, this switchboard. Not all buttons have output. So here a very important word is every. Not everything has an output. So this has become dysfunctional. Now there is a button which has a short circuit. या तो fan चलेगा या तो light चलेगा. And the other two are like cooler and motor. अब इसमें तुम you are never ever be sure कि क्या होगा when you press this button. So here this button does not have a unique output. It does not have a unique output. ठीक है? तो for something, and again this becomes dysfunction. For something being functional, these two ideas are very important, every and unique. So we made a definition of a function. Let us skip this part. So अभी पुरानी जो definition थी function की, you have been told that function is something which has an input. एक machine होती है, there's an output. The input that we put is called domain. The output that we get is called range. But this is like one of the most stupid definitions out there. ऐसा तो बहुत चीजों के अंदर हो सकता है. ठीक है ना? तो ये this is not the, it is like valid for humans also. The humans should be function then. खाना डालते हैं और सब कुछ होता है, तो ऐसे थोड़ी ना कर सकते. Does not make sense. So definition says that a function is a relation. तो देखो यहाँ पे concept आ गया relation का. Function is a very specific type of relation where set A is related to set B. तो it is है ना, set A to set B. तो इसको ऐसे लिखते हैं function, है ना, from set A to set B. ये इसकी मैपिंग इसकी दिखा रहा है कि बेसिकली व्हाट आर द टू ऑर्डर्ड पेयर जहां से आपने अपनी बातें उठाई हैं. फर्स्ट एलिमेंट कहां से आ रहा है, सेकंड एलिमेंट कहां से आ रहा है, इन विच एवरी एलिमेंट ऑफ सेट ए इज रिलेटेड टू अ यूनिक एलिमेंट ऑफ सेट बी. मतलब क्या हुआ इस बात का? इस बात का मतलब ये हुआ बेसिकली, सपोजिटली आई हैव दिस ए 1 2 3 एंड आई हैव दिस बी. If I have a relation from A to B, तो ये क्या रहा है बेसिकली? देखो 1, A, 2, B, 3, B. वो क्या बोल रहा है बेसिकली? एक तो ये जो ऑर्डर्ड पेयर के फर्स्ट एलिमेंट है ना, इसमें सारे के सारे एक एलिमेंट यूज हो जाने चाहिए. ऑल दिस एलिमेंट्स, एवरी एलिमेंट ऑफ ए शुड बी देयर. ठीक है ना? एंड वो क्या कह रहा है बेसिकली? एवरीथिंग शुड हैव अ यूनिक आउटपुट. दिस मींस बेसिकली द फर्स्ट एलिमेंट कैन नेवर बी सेम इन दिस ऑर्डर्ड पेयर्स. If I draw a mapping, it will look something like this. If I have A, if I have B, if I have 1 2 3 here and A B C here, and it becomes like something like this, 2B and 3B. So the arrow should start from all of these three elements. यहाँ पे there cannot be an element which is empty. Also, unique output means basically from one switch, like पहला वो एक switch था जो dysfunctional था, आप दबाओ तो लाइट भी चलता था, पंखा भी चलता था. It cannot have two arrows emerging from this point. There should be like one arrow only, like this. So once you do that, ठीक है ना, you have a definition. The set A is called domain. Whatever the elements of set B are called codomain. ठीक है ना, and from the point at which arrows are terminating, जहां पे arrow terminate हो रहा है, those points are called range.